Good day everyone, I am Samantha Jane Caninera, a student from BE 131. In this video, I will share the story of a former restaurant manager who encountered a difficult ethical decision. This narrative goes beyond a simple mistake. It explores honesty, leadership, and the challenges of doing what is right. A few years ago, the manager found herself in challenging situation. One of her most reliable and hardworking employees made a serious mistake that had the potential to harm the business and damage an important client relationship. No one else was aware of the incident, but the employee chose to come forward immediately and take full responsibility. As the manager, she was faced with a difficult decision to report the issue to the higher management or the general management, risking disciplinary action against the employee, or to handle the matter quietly. The situation created a conflict between compassion and responsibility. While she valued the employee's honesty and previous good performance, she also recognized that failing to report the issue could be considered a violation of a company policy and ethical leadership. After careful thought, she decided to inform the general manager but also firmly advocated on behalf of the employee. She emphasized the worker's integrity, strong work ethic, and the potential for growth. As a result, the company took a constructive approach. The employee received guidance and support rather than punishment. The client relationship was preserved, and the employee continued to grow and succeed within the organization. To provide deeper insight into this moral dilemma, I included a video interview with the person involved. She is Miss Kay Balutig, a churchmate of mine and a former restaurant manager at The View. In this interview, she shares her experience and reflection in her own words. I invited you to watch and learn from her story. Can you describe a time when you had to make a difficult moral decision?
Yes. A few years ago, my best employee made a serious mistake that could have cost us a major client. No one else knew, and the employee came to me immediately, taking all the responsibilities. I had to decide whether to report the incident to the upper management or I will handle it on my own.
What made the choice hard?
The employee was honest, hardworking, and had never made a mistake like this before. Reporting it might have meant disciplinary action or even termination. But not reporting it could be seen as hiding the truth, and that went against the company policy and my role as a leader.
What factors help you decide what to do?
I consider the employee's honesty and track record. I also thought about what message my decision would send to the rest of the team. I ultimately chose to report the incident, but I advocated for a fair and constructive outcome rather than punishment.
Did you consider loss, other people's feelings, or your own principles?
Absolutely. I thought about the ethical standards of the company, the employees' feelings and career, and my own responsibility as a manager. I believe in accountability, but also in second chances, especially when someone owns up their mistakes.
Analyzing the manager's action through the lens of Kohlberg's theory of moral development, I believe her decision reflects stage 5, which is the social contract orientation. She respected the rules and company policies, but she also considered the greater principles of fairness, accountability, and human dignity. Her reasoning demonstrated a concern not only for following procedures but also for ensuring that the outcome was just and compassionate. This thoughtful balance of the principle is what defines Stage 5. This story has given me a deeper understanding of how complex moral decision can be in real life. Doing the right thing is not always about simply following the rules. Sometimes it involves balancing rules with empathy, fairness, and long-term impact. I truly admire how Ms. Balutik handled the situation with both integrity and compassion. She did not ignore the mistake, but she also did not allow it to define the employee. Her story made me reflect on how I might act in a similar situation. Would I have the courage to do what is right even when it is difficult? Would I stand up for someone who admits their mistake and tries to make it right? This experience reminded me of the importance of values in leadership, values like honesty, fairness, and kindness. It has inspired me to stay grounded in these principles when I am faced with difficult choices in my own life. I hope to carry these lessons with me as I grow, both as a student and as a future professional. Thank you for taking the time to watch this presentation or video. I hope this story offered meaningful insights about ethics, decision making, and the importance of doing what is right. Real ethics is not just about following rules, it's about people, choices, and values. Thank you.